Hey, what's up everybody out there in Learning Land? Tyler from 10 Thumbs Pro coming at you with another ukulele tutorial like we do every single Wednesday and Saturday. Today we're breaking down Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me by Elton John. I tried to fit as much in the piano into the ukulele as I can. Elton John always makes it a challenge, but that is also kind of what makes it fun. As always, tabs, lyrics, everything on the screen. We'll do a play along, but if you want printable tabs and a song sheet for this tune, you can get it by becoming a Patreon for this tutorial and all our ukulele tutorials. It will accelerate your learning of that, I promise. But if you came just because you love Elton, that's cool. I dig it and I respect it. Why don't you go ahead and grab your ukulele, brain and attention span. Once you have those three things, follow me on in and let's break this lesson down together. Come on in. Why don't we go ahead and break down the riff first, and then we'll zoom out and get the rest of the tune. What we're going to do here is we're going to make this C shape. It's based on this G shape up here. Pointer finger, 7th fret of the C string. Ring finger, 8th fret of the E. Middle, 7th fret of the A. And we're going to strum all the way through. Okay, and then we're going to strum this, and this is going to last for the first half of the measure completely. Like 1, 2, 3. And then on the offbeat, we're going to get to the 3, and we're just going to go and 4, E, and 16th notes. But we're going to get this pinky on the 8th fret here. So it's going to go right down through with our thumb. But once we play that, we're going to play the 7th fret, and then the 10th fret, and then the 8th fret. Okay, so really quick. Okay, so really slow, the first measure, we get 1, 2, 3, and 4, E, and then we're gonna make this shape like this. All right, which is essentially coming from a C7 now, but with that suspended note in it too, and we'll strum all the way through on the first beat. 1, 7, 3. So that second measure, we get 1 and 2. Okay, second measure. 1 and 2. Those two measures together. 1, 2, 3, and 4, E, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, E. Then from here, I actually like to switch to this finger here, and then on the 4th beat, we're gonna play the 3rd fret of the A string, and then the open C, 4, and then we'll make an F chord. From the F chord, we'll strum through on the 1 beat, 1, 2, we'll play the 1st fret of the E string, 2, and then open A, and to a C chord, but you're gonna get that 3rd fret and fret it like 003, and you're just gonna strum those 3 with your thumb. So we get 1, 2, and 3, 4, and, so open C string, and then the 3rd fret, and then another F. But this time the F, you're only gonna strum the first 3 strings. So from the top, 1, 2, 3, and 4, E, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Open C, 2, 3, and then we're gonna do this cool 16th notes. 4, E, and 5th fret with your pointer finger, 8th with your pinky, 7th with your ring, 5th, and then we're gonna pluck an open G string, and that's the first beat of the verse. 4, E, and 1, 4, E, and 1. So the whole intro from the very top, let's do it nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, and 4, E, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, E, and 1. Bam! And then we are in the top of the tune. The chords you're going to need for this tune are a C, C7, F, C5, G, G7, G suspended 4, and a D minor. So why don't we go ahead and zoom out and put them to use? Let's figure out the rest of this tune. So you're going to start off, first measure, because we're plucking an open G to end our intro riff, 1, we'll consider that like our first down strum. So we'll make a G chord and we'll pluck the open G, 1, and then we're going to do downs 2, 3, 4. For this song, we're going to do downs on the numbers and the ands, okay? So when we get to 4 and, we're going to make that C5 for 1 down and then to a G7. So our first 2 measures, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Measures 3 and 4. 3 is really straightforward. F chord for 2 beats and only down strums. 1, 2, and then the C chord, 2 down strums. 3, 4. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the whole time I'm listening to this, I watched a lot of people play this on piano to try to get as much of the piano into the ukulele as we could. This next measure is a good example of that. We're going to do a down strum on the first beat of the F, 1, and then C, and then on the second beat. So it goes 1 and 2. All right? On the third beat, we're going to go down, up, 3 E and then down on the 4. 3 E and a 4. So this measure really slow, we get 1, 2, and 3 E and a 4. A little slower. 1 and 2, 3 E and a 4. All right, let's get it up to speed. 1, 2, 1 and 2, 3 E and a 4. 1 and 2, 3 E and a 4. 1 and 2, 3 E and a 4. All 4 measures so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3 E and a 4. All right, we're on the back 9. Second half of this progression, it's going to be F, and it's going to be 3 downs, 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th beat, 4 E and A. And that'll happen one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4 E and A. And then we get to the G. This is where it gets crazy. We're going to do the G 3 downs. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do down, up, but we're going to hit the sus on our G, like down, up, and the sus is on the ups. 4 E and A. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4 E and a 1, 2, 3 and then when we get to the 3, 4 and on the 4th beat at the end, we're gonna tap on that sus one more time, and then the loop would start over. Okay, so let's play just the second half, and then we're gonna put the whole thing together. Just the second half. 1, 2, 3, 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom. And we're in the top. So we're going to go ahead and play through that entire loop 2 times, and you're going to see how this will function. Now, when you play through it in the verse, the last time through, we're not going to do that G sus. We're just going to stay on G, but you'll see that. So here it is, the verse, and this is exactly how you would play verses 2 and 3, but verse 1 would be twice as long. Okay, so here it is, the full verse. and then we are into the chorus, okay? So that is the verse. We're gonna wait at the end and we'll put some lyrics up and we'll jam through this thing so you can see how it all comes together, all right? Let's get the chorus first though. So the chorus is here and it's a 10-bar loop, which is a pretty interesting amount. It's gonna do, our strum pattern is gonna be 4 down strums and then a quick down up, like. So let's just do it over C. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a down, 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 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. So just adding just a little more movement to it, and you can feel free to add that to the verse as well if you feel it's a little too sparse. We're gonna do that over the C, for the first 4 measures, over the C, C7, F, and then D7. So our strum pattern that we touched on is gonna go C, C7, F, D7 for the first 4 measures. All right, and then the next part we'll do C for 1, but then we're gonna do F and G7 for half the time. So it's gonna be like down, 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 up, down, 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 up, over that F. F, G7. And it's just like cutting the strum pattern in half too, because we're gonna go 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and. So go C, F, G7. Then we're gonna go back to our C, back to our C7, and then back to our F. Okay, and then we'll look at the very last and the turnaround. So we get C, F, G7, C, C7, F, and then we get into this turnaround. So let's take a look at this. This is a really cool part of the tune. So we're gonna play that D minor for 1 beat, 1, and then we're gonna go C to F, 2 and C, and then G. So if we play through that, we get D, C, F, C, G, C, and this C, because we go right back into our riff. Okay, so it's don't let the sun going down on me. All right, and then you're actually gonna play the intro riff as a bridge before you get to the next verse. So why don't we go ahead and play the whole entire chorus together? Okay, here we go. The whole chorus from the top. All right, and then you're into the intro riff again. So those are all the pieces. That is the intro, that is the verse, that is the chorus. Why don't we go ahead and do a play along? I am going to play the verse, and then I'm gonna play the intro, and then I'm gonna play the first verse, then I'm gonna play the chorus, and that'll be it. Because after that, it'll just do the intro riff again, chorus, I'm sorry, the second verse, and then the intro, and then the chorus, and then the riff, and then it'll just fade out on the chorus. So if you have that song sheet, you have that whole thing, but these are all the pieces. Play along from the top. Here we go. From the top. From the top. Here we go. cool, folks. Thank you so much for learning with us. That is the whole tune. Classic song, classic riff. I try to get as much of that piano personality in here as I can. I appreciate you, Elton John. Thank you for rocking so hard. This really is a great tune, and I had a lot of fun breaking it down. All right. Thank you, Tracy, too. Shout out to Tracy for recommending it. I love Elton John. This wouldn't have been the first Elton John tune that came to my mind, but I'm happy that it was suggested because it was a great one to do. Have a lovely day, everybody. Rock and roll. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching to the very end. It has been an honor and a pleasure to teach you this lovely tune. Remember to subscribe. Keep on learning with us. New ukulele tutorials every single Wednesday and Saturday. We love to teach you how to play. Check out the website. We have other goodies over there on the YouTube channel, songs organized by artists, by decade, by genre, some other cool stuff to help you find the tutorials that you want to learn. 10 Thumbs t-shirts up in those notes too. Let them know where you're learning. Skype lesson 101, 10thumbsproductions@gmail.com if you're interested in a private lesson. And until next time, keep on rocking and rolling, keep on loving life, and keep on playing the ukulele. Life is good, my friends. Take care of yourselves and have a lovely day. Bye.